All right, guys, welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name's Melanie. Welcome to my home in the sunshiny state of Florida. Welcome to the tiny whiteboard. Now, I have a large whiteboard in my craft room, but right now my craft room is kind of a mess and I haven't had time to do any of this. So yesterday in my weekend review, I kind of brushed over the idea of doing a protein sparing modified fasting day. Just number one, so when you ask me about it, I can say, yeah, this is what it was like for me. This was my experience. This is my results, right? This is how it impacted my binge eating. Does it trigger my binge eating? How hungry was I doing this, right? And what were the weight loss results? So, you guys know that I've been following phase 1, Dr. Eric Westman, End Your Carb Confusion, but you guys also know that I've had some issues dealing with hunger. I've had some attacky. I have gotten into some sweet snacks back a couple weeks ago that kind of slightly derailed me. Just one tire. The other 3 tires are on the road. The one is kind of, that
wobbly tire, If you've ever had a flat tire, you know that sound. I don't know that it sounds exactly like that, but I do a pretty good car flat tire imitation. I'm just saying, don't take that from me.
Anyway, so when I went on her calculator, I got my macros because I put in my information, and this is what it says I should be doing on my fasting days. Now, I accidentally erased the picture of my scrambled eggs this morning, but I have everything here that I ate for breakfast. And I had 6 egg whites. I used real eggs and separated them. I have the yolks in my refrigerator. I will make a yummy omelet or something with them tomorrow. I have had 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese and 1 Zip Fizz, and as of 12:30 today, I'm going to be having lunch after the window guy leaves. I have consumed 322 of my 800 calories. I've consumed 29 grams of protein. I have consumed 6 grams of fat and 2.2 carbohydrates. So that's where I'm at right now. For lunch, I already have it measured out. I'm going to be eating some True Story chicken, but I'll come back and I'll show you that when the window guy leaves. This is what I've been working on this morning other than cleaning the house spick and span. I made this Keurig K-cup holder. Look at it. I'm making the top and bottom for it. It's a decorative flower. I think it's a chrysanthemum. But anyway, this holds 16 K-cups, yes. I am making a resin sculpture out of this beautiful design, this beautiful pour, and some recycled broken glass. And I put the top coat on my Christmas topper this morning, and these are the chrysanthemums that I am making for my beautiful K-cup holder here. Other than that, just been working on keeping my house clean today because I have someone coming to measure my windows, and I will see you at lunchtime. All right, guys, this is my entire lunch today. It's 6 ounces of organic thick carb chicken breast. It has 2 grams of fat per serving, 0 carbohydrates, 15 grams of protein, and there are 3 servings per container. What I love the most is the ingredients: chicken, water, salt, onion, pepper. That's it. That's all that's in here. I love this stuff. If you ever have a chance to try it, go on ahead. It is really amazing. All right, guys, here's my dinner. I ended up frying these up in 1 teaspoon of bacon fat. I put 2 tablespoons of bacon bits. This is 12 ounces of chicken. The bacon gets me every time. Okay, guys, so welcome to my first full day of protein sparing modified fast. This is where I was before I added 6 slices of bacon. I was sitting at 786 calories, 152 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, and 2.2 total carbs. I added the 6 slices of bacon because I was hungry, and I can. Because if you remember, these were my goals up here, 800, 120, 30, and 10. So I was well under my carbohydrate threshold. I'm still 5 grams under my allowance for fat, and I superseded my protein. So I think it was a successful day, even though the calories were a little bit high, but let's talk about other things. All right, guys, so I'm getting ready to take off and take the pups for a WALK, just because this is the time I do that every night. And that's going to be my Step-tember. I did not do the Strong Timber Challenge, and I can't remember if I told you why, but it's because I knew today I would be doing very low calorie. And you can see my step count right here. This is before I've even taken the dogs for a walk. I had the window guy coming today, so I went through and ransacked the entire house. This is also grocery shopping, putting the groceries away, and cooking dinner. So I had a super active day today, and only consumed, I consumed less than 1,000 calories. So not doing any strong, but tomorrow I will be back at Strong Timber, and I think, what is tomorrow, the 14th? So I will be doing 14 flights in my driveway, with the first at least 6 being with the 15-pound weights, and then I'll be dropping to the 8-pound weight. So let's do it. Anyway, let me get these dogs out for a walk. I'll come back and I will say goodnight. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about how I felt today. Psychologically, I think the idea of eating under 1,000 calories, because I've tried it before, and I come from a lifetime of eat less, move more. I come from a lifetime of yo-yo dieting and calorie deprivation. Psychologically, I think it was harder for me to accept the fact that I was going to be eating plenty of protein. I may not like everything I have to eat. I may not be in the mood to eat chicken breast all day long. And you don't have to eat just chicken breast all day long. I'm just saying, because I did this on a whim without a lot of preparation, chicken is the one food that I know I can get lots of protein, little fat. I also know shrimp and fish and things like that, tuna fish. I know the basic foods. I know that if I want to cut down my fat, I make an egg white omelet instead of the yolk. I'm not saying the yolk is bad. I'm just saying, if specifically I'm trying to reduce my fat and raise my protein, I already know what steps I need to take. But I think psychologically, the idea that I knew I would be consuming 800 calories was a little tough on me today. I noticed that when I was eating a controlled calorie amount, focused on protein, my stomach did not feel as full as it does when I have a fattier cut of steak or whatever. So, for instance, for example, because I may not be saying it right, if I were to eat a 12-ounce fatty ribeye, I would feel fuller than eating 12 ounces of lean chicken breast. So that's basically where I'm coming from when I tell you that psychologically I felt like I would be hungry, and I think I was anticipating it, which may psychologically have led me to feel like I wasn't getting enough to eat. But once again, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being completely full and satisfied hunger-wise, and 10 being starving to death, I was probably sitting at about a 3 or 4 for the majority of the day. I was aware, but it wasn't uncomfortable. All right, guys, so I guess your next question would be, am I going to do it again? I'm going to say that I'm going to aim for twice a week. I'm going to do a protein sparing fast at least 2 days a week this week. I may do it pick up another day next week for the final push for my DexaFit scan, because I want the truest results I can get, and I need to take off some of this inflammation, this water weight. I need to really drop some of it that I've gained by snacking and everything else. So tomorrow I come back to Dr. Westman's, page 4. Tomorrow is going to be a page 4 day, but I will be tracking, keeping my weight loss macros somewhere around 1400, keeping my fat under 70 grams, and aiming for 80 grams of protein or higher. And as always, keeping my total carbohydrate intake well under 20 total carbs. So I'll see you tomorrow with the whiteboard and my carb manager. That's where I'm tracking my calories and macros until my DexaFit date. We're going to be starting a 10-day or less countdown. I will be back with Strong Timber, back with Step Timber, and let's see. I don't have any other things planned for tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. And Patreons, I'm sorry I'm running behind. I promise you have a video coming soon. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.